Hi, how are you guys? Beth Koritz here, licensed professional counselor and authenticity coach. And today, I know I'm a little late. I do these Facebook Lives every Monday at 4 p.m. Central Time. And here it's 4:10. And I'd like to share with you why I'm late and make that the topic of today's Monday Mindset. So, what happens when you need to show up somewhere and for various reasons you just don't have it in you in that moment? It's you know that you are not living in your soul essence. You know you're not living in your authenticity. In that moment, you are totally in ego and or human essence. So I'd like to give you my day as an example. This morning I had a injection in my spine for a herniated disc, and so that has me a little bit off. You know, I'm human, to be expected. Nothing out of the ordinary if you're getting an injection in your spine. And then right through 4 o'clock, I was dealing with the insurance company and a car dealership because my windshield got damaged in hail last week, and I don't even have the license plate for the car, and already the windshield needs to be completely replaced with a $500 deductible. And I was having some really frustrating conversations with both the dealership and the insurance company. I know you can feel me, that sometimes conversations are so out of our control and we get really frustrated. And I knew I got off at like 3:59, and I was not in a great place to come on live and talk to you about living in your authenticity, because I was not living in mine in the moment. I was very in ego. Every time I got transferred, it was frustrating, as if it was being done to me personally. Now, of course, I know rationally, I know that that's not the case, right? That somebody just isn't, they're doing what they have to do. It's just not fast enough for me, not convenient enough for me. And I had to make many calls back and forth. And I get, as most people do, a little less patient each time, a little more frustrated each time. So I didn't want to come on live until I felt like I could get myself back in soul and out of the frustration and the simmering energy and back to peaceful energy. So I also, my topic today before all this happened was I wanted to talk about how you physically present yourself, how you're feeling about that physical presentation of yourself. How does that affect you being in your authenticity? Okay, so for example, are there times when you look in the mirror and feel like this doesn't look like me? Like I'm not dressed the way I authentically feel. Maybe you're dressing conservatively for a job and you don't really have a conservative bone in your body. They aren't clothes you'd ever choose to wear. Or maybe you are having a bad body image day, and in your mind, as you're dealing with your body image, you are thinking less than, you're feeling less than, you're feeling, how can anybody accept me, like me, love me if my, if my belt is tight, if I look bigger than I want to look, if my face is splotchy because I've been crying, if I'm not having a good hair day. Can you feel like you're living in your authenticity if you don't feel like you're presenting authentically from a physical standpoint, from a tangible standpoint? And if you're in that place where either your energy has you in ego state, or the way you're feeling about how you're physically presenting has you in ego state, how can you get back to soul essence? So that's why I'm 10 minutes late. And that's the work I had to do before I came on to speak to all of you. So for me, I had to get up, get away from the desk in which this energy was living, spinning, and just take a break, shake my body out, shake the bad energy out, do a little breathing, do a little calm relaxation, and simply remind myself, you're in ego. I get why I'm in ego. I don't need to be there anymore. Feeling in my soul energy is so much more peaceful, such a better place to be. I can connect with you better from that place. And by just reminding it and myself and taking a few moments out to get there, I got there. It's really so simple if you just are self-aware and acknowledge where you are and where you want to be. It's amazing. The important step between acknowledging and getting where you want to be is validating your feelings, validating why and how you got into the ego state in the first place. Don't skip that. Those feelings matter, that you're entitled to them. But once you validate them, acknowledge them and validate them, it's so easy to let them go. So my question for all of you is, when you get out of soul essence and into ego essence, do you notice it right away? Can you get back into soul essence relatively quickly? And if the answer's no to either of those questions, what do you think is holding you back? Because I'd really, really love to help you through that. It can be so easy, trust me. I want to show you how easy it can be. So below in the comments, there will be a link to book a free session with me so that I can help you through that. And if you're watching this on Instagram, the link is in my bio. As always, I hope that you will send me your questions of anything you'd like me to talk about, and I'll bring it up in a future live. I'm coming on live most days of the week now, but always on Mondays at 4, or as close to it as possible. So ciao, I will see you all soon, and I wish you happy times living in your authenticity.